start from scratch. File, new, go to part. I will name it Exercise 6. Okay. And we need create insert from the geometric set. From here, we can do insert. Let's call it construction geometries. We can also insert by this shortcut. This one, click. So we have a construction geometries and inputs. Okay. And so inputs, we need to have a sketch. Make sure you define in work object. So this is the current working geometric set. And we create a sketch. Plan reference will be XY plane. You can click from this tree. Okay, XY plane. Leave this one as implicit by default. Click OK. And from here, we use this curve, this plan method. So we draw it in and delete it. Double click to complete this curve. Okay. So those are the control points you can move around. Yeah. And then we exit it. So let's call this one. If you do Alt Enter, which is the same as right click and click properties. So rename it as path curve. Click click apply. Okay. So we have path curve. Yeah, and next one, we're gonna create additional coordinate system. You see that is the absolute, which is the original coordinate system. So we're gonna make a new one. It's from here, General Tools. This button here, Axis System. Click it. See, you need define original point, the direction for 3 axes. Yeah. So we're gonna use the tangent direction to this curve as Z axis. So how to do a tangent line? Yeah. We first of all need to have a point. So we say we can pick this point, and X, Y we just leave it blank. For Z, we can right click. First, it require a line. We can say, okay, create a line. So that will lead you to the panel, which you can create a line. So the method to create a line, you can do point by point, point direction, angle, tangent to curve, normal to surface, and bisecting. So we do tangent to curve. And then for tangent to curve, you need to tell computer which curve you're gonna use as a tangent direction. Yeah. So it's already pre-selected, and then we need to say point. So that's a point, and then you can see that is the line which tangent at selected point, these vertices. And it doesn't matter about length, it's only make it visible for now. So if I click OK, this you see line point 1 be given to this z-axis, and click OK. So create a line, and also this coordinate system. It names as axis system point 2. So if you repeat, double click. Next one, we can do the middle point. So since there's no middle point created yet, yeah, we can still right click and use create point. From here, you'll see the method to define a point. So again, you can by giving the coordinates directly, or you can say on curve. Yeah, so on curve, we need to define this curve. You can either by distance or by ratio. You can say by ratio. So it's from 0 to 1. Yeah, 0 and 1 means 2 endpoints. So middle point will be 0.5, right? So preview, okay, got that point. So that direction, same trick, right click, create a line, use tangent to curve, fine. Click curve, need to give a point. See that is a line, click OK. And since I double click the axis system, so it will continue to ask me define next axis system. So this time the origin point will be this endpoint. The axis will be different. Create a new line. Tangent to curve, that's fine. Pick the curve element, bingo. And then it's done. So I just need to click OK and cancel. So, oh, sorry, I think I missed one. 2, 3. Okay, there's one missing. Okay, I think I forgot to click OK. So next one, I'm going to take this original point, this straight line. As 4. Point. Okay, so we have see 3 axis system created. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2 at endpoints, 1 at the middle point. And if you look at the orientation of the axis, it's not consistent now. It's fine for this exercise, but if you want to rotate it, you can say create another coordinate axis system. The origin point, for instance, if you want to rotate this one, yeah, that's the original point. Sorry, you change the method to axis rotation. So that's gonna be 90 degree, and origin point, that's fine. Z axis, choose this tangent, reference. $90. Okay, so you see that this X and Y, that is the result of this rotation. I think if we reverse it, try to make it consistent to this one, X, Y, X is that direction. There we go. Okay, now if I hide, you can see these two axis system are consistent. They basically have the same orientation of X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Okay, so you can use the same trick to create another axis system referring to this axis system. So we got this 3 created. Do you want to try to do this one first? I forgot to record. Start with. Okay, what should I do? I'm going to record. Okay, so we create. It's a little bit messy. That's top. So I'll put this back. This one, turn it off. So now put this back here. Standard. There. Here. Here. Okay, clean. So sketch, we insert geometric set. Sorry, I already got one. So this one should call surface outputs. So back here, we work on profile sketches. We create a sketch which based on a plane. Reference will be x, y, and will be up and down. So that's okay. And we need to using projection point. So here we create a point. Okay, we can't right click. We have to create a point first. So we come back. We got a point, which is this one. So I'm going to remake this point. Yeah. So you click point. Then you got method, so we're going to use coordinates, which is the basic one, yeah, and make sure the axis system should be absolute axis system, yeah, and then we make a z that's 0, x we can make just make it a little bit further away, and the reference point we choose one of the endpoints of the curve, yeah. So even further, okay, and then preview. Okay, so it should have a point. In my case, I will use this point, yeah, as the original point for my new sketches. So once I create a sketch, this time I create a plane. I collect repeat x, y. That's okay. Change the origin to projection point, and then pick this point. You see that H and V created on the projection point to the sketch plane. Click OK. Okay. Now if I draw the shape, actually I already copied, so I just paste. Yeah, and be lazy. So okay, what's that? I move it. So, okay, so I need to make sure this one is vertical and this one is vertical. So if I move it, perfect. And now I need to constrain this point, corner point, to the origin point. Yeah. Okay, still something not constrained yet. Okay, I think it is this one. So, okay, got it. All the H need to be reapplied. So double click. This one horizontal. This one horizontal. Done. So if I exit, okay, I think there's one redundant. This one, come back. So I will delete. See, this one is redundant. So now if I exit, perpendicular. Okay, there's also another constraint which is perpendicular. So where is it? Central graphic. Oh, that's the one. Do that. Okay, done. Now it will work out. So if I rename this, Yeah, and then just copy and paste it here. So this one need to have a different name. And also, if you come to this plane, see, you can change the offset. Let's say if I double click this plane and put it up, preview, update, update. Update here. Update. Another thing is because I click this, this little hand here, so that means you manual update. So whenever you change some input geometry, you need to manually click this button, this spiral button here to update. If I deactivate, that means it will update instantly. Yeah? So once you have a really complex modeling scenery, you may want to use a manual method to change some input geometry. Otherwise, it will constantly compute the result. So, okay, I got this one. So I repeat, Control C, Control V, rename it to 3. Okay, apply. And this time, this plan should be even higher. You see that instantly update. Yeah. Click OK. So now if I edit this sketch first, second one, I make it fatter. 3.9. Okay, doesn't work for some reason. I think it's because this one. Yes. Okay, this one needs to be turned on as well. Done. So this one needs to be bigger. Make it 900. 50. Okay. And the top one. So top one. Okay, this one needs to be horizontal. Good. I'll keep this one the same, but change this one become lower. This one shorter. And this one bigger. Yeah. Okay. So I got 3 sections ready. Now if I copy first one, copy, paste to the same geometrical set, paste, and change the name to sketch. Along curve. Yeah, I remember right click, we change the sketch support to this plane. Yeah. Now we play around with direction. Good. So second one, copy, paste. Along curve, click apply, and right click, change support to XY. This one implicit, reverse V. Okay, I think first one, this one, forgot to, oops, sorry, change support, make sure this one is implicit. So I have to move to the origin point. Yeah, and so done. 2, last one, copy and paste. on curve. Click apply, bingo. So right click, change support to this one. They change to implicit. So this should be X. Yeah, and then reverse H. Yeah. So we got these sections, and then we switch to surface outputs. We use the surface method, which is this one, multi-section surface. We click, so we just pick in the section part. We click first one, second one, and third one. Yeah, and the closing point keep consistent. Also, the direction consistent. Guide curve with guide curve. Preview. So again, repeat. Make sure the guide curve will intersect with all the profiles. Yeah. If not, it won't count on top here. Click OK. And then this surface, we make it different color as if glass. Yeah. Also, the reason why I don't see this smooth curve is because you can change the display mode. So the tangent edge can be also displayed or not, which is this one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna stop here, walk around, make sure you follow up. Okay. Bingo. Okay. So insert geometric set. Okay, now I'm going to do is I will use here. There's a point and place repetition method. Yeah, it's under point. You see this little black triangle. Expand it. So I use this one. So basically, you need to give a curve under curve here. First point we just leave it as a default. Okay, and instance number, let's put 15 for now. And you can also check with endpoints. Don't forget to check this one. Create normal planes also. Yeah, preview. Right? So click OK. So now if you update, change this line, sketch. Everything should update it. Okay, multi-function to be updated. Okay, because this one got a bit funny upside down, which is this one. Change the support. Reverse V. Done. Okay, so still valid. Okay, so got this plane, normal to the curve, yeah. And so left one we're gonna cut. So this one we call it So again, the logic of naming these trees, bear in mind you always have input geometries, output geometries, construction geometries. Yeah. So construction geometries are those cutting planes. Now I'm still working on this geometric set. So we just need to cut. So basically we need to use intersect, which is this one, intersection. Okay. Click intersection. So first element you can do from the tree, you can select this multiple surface. Second one, you can select a whole geometric set. Yeah, so that's also the reason why you need to make sure the relevant geometry will be saved into the same geometric set. Therefore, you don't have to select them one by one, right? So just click once. So you see 15 elements. It's here. You can replace or remove later. So now let's see preview. Okay, then you got a section, right? So Now if you change the number of this plan, this point, path on curve. Okay, so basically here, that's the control cutting. Yeah, so basically once you generate the surface, you can just make a different color. Make it thicker, and anyway, you can play around with the display property as well. Okay, so you want to change it. You can come all the way back to the inputs and change. So everything link up. Okay. So then we finished today. Yeah, I'm still recording. Good. Pause it.